and consumption comparison, how the process will happen. Related to GR and IR, how the stock postings, those things will happen, consumable postings and GR IR account posting, and how the stock differences will be posted. Those details we have came to know. So today we
Right.
start with self-service requisition. I think this is a new topic which was not there in ECC, self-service
Okay.
requisition. Okay, let me
Okay.
hide this. So self-service procurement is nothing but generally any requirement comes into picture in any of the department or any person. What
Mm.
they do, they raise a PR, and they will not bother about who is the source, who is the vendor, and
Right.
then remaining process related to creating PO, GR. Those will be the responsibility of the maybe buyer or the store person. But in
Right.
self-service procurement, whoever is doing the procurement, who has the requirement, they will have end-to-end this one, that's for responsibility. So they, because of that, what they are, whatever their requirement, they know the steps how to create a PR and how it will be created in the purchase order.
Mm.
Once the goods is received, they will only receive the goods. So this mostly happens instead of stock, mostly for consumer procurement. This will be used self-service procurement. So this will reduce the
Can it be
work of the
service, sir?
buyer. Hmm?
Can it be service also?
Yeah, service also they can use, but yeah, service, but mostly used for consumable material procurement.
Okay.
Okay, this one will be used, and this will reduce the burden of buyer convert
Okay.
PR into PO, or some people they are not even aware how to create a PR. They just
Mm.
send an email saying that this is my requirement.
Mm.
So all those works will be reduced so that buyer can work on meeting with the vendor, or they can negotiate with the vendor. They can have a strategic related this one requirement or the for the organization.
Mm.
They can concentrate on these kinds of works instead of doing the day-to-day operations like creating PR, converting into PO. So that is where the self-service procurement will come into picture. So any person who is working in an organization, if they
Mm.
have access, so they
Mm.
can create their own requirement and they can get the material into their this one. Okay, and it all depends on maybe the based on the cost center, what is the allocated allocation has been happened for those year that year, right?
Mm. Mm.
So they have to know the limit, because even if they crossing the limit, because it has to go through the approval process, right? So their manager will check whether it's
Mm.
within the limit or it is crossing the budget. So accordingly, they will approve or reject the requirement. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. So the process steps are same. No
Mm.
change in that. Yeah. So employee, right? Any employee,
Mm.
so they can create a purchase requisition.
Mm.
So mostly it will be like catalogs, because they no need to enter any data. Maybe while entering data, they may make mistakes, right? To avoid
Mm.
mistakes, mostly they will go with the catalogs.
Okay.
So they just search it, whatever what they need.
So
If
what
they need,
is catalog? Catalog, by the way, I mean, in terms of system, what is the
yeah,
catalog?
yeah, catalog is nothing but generally in a offline this one. If you go to any of the manufacturer or the retailer,
Mm.
they will have some brochures. The
Okay.
brochure
Okay.
contains, so these are the materials we
Specification.
manufacture. It contains everything. So
Mm.
what is the specification, what is used for, and what is the
Mm.
price, and
Okay.
what are the colors, what are the options they are available.
And that catalog is there in online.
Now in SAP it is available in online, so that will
Okay.
be hosted by the vendor itself.
So
Those
this
catalogs.
catalog, creation of catalog option will be there into the system.
Yeah, that will be
SAP,
taken care by the other, maybe sometimes
master
vendor
data.
has the access, they will host it, or if some organization will have a restriction, if they are not
Mm.
giving access to vendor,
Hmm.
they receive the data from the vendor, and the
Hmm.
buyer will create a catalog for the employees. So
So catalog
they
is something different, which is not your material master data.
no, it's not material master data. It's a different.
Okay.
It is like
Okay.
in maybe sometimes it is within the organization itself. It's kind of
Okay.
an web this one web browser where they can
Okay.
go and shop, and
Okay.
sometimes it may directly direct into the vendor website itself directly.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
like that. Yeah. Now
Hmm.
maybe consider for example ABBs has some manufacturing material. So
Okay.
if they want to buy something related to electrical related materials, if they click on that catalog, if they're
Hmm.
authorized to shop from ABB website, it will
Hmm.
directly go to that website. From there, they can choose whatever they need. Then they can how we do the Amazon or Flipkart shopping, right? Similar to that. So once they add, they can click on add to cart. Then it will come back to SAP screen once again from the website to here.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So it will be given authorization. Then only they can do these kind of this one, the adding from the online catalog. In case if the material is not available, in that case, what they will do, they manually enter the details.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
very rare
Got it.
cases. Mostly they ask us to go through this online catalog so that they won't make any mistake related to price or quantity, or instead of they may ordering the non-genuine parts also, right? If they are not ordering from the catalog. So
Hmm.
catalog means it is already given a permission, it is authorized, so there
Hmm.
won't be any mistake.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So they create a purchase requisition, and second step is manager will receive it, so they do the approval. Once it is
Hmm.
approved, so most of the cases it will convert into PO automatically. Sometimes
Hmm.
buyer will convert that. So all the
Okay.
data will be available. It is like a one step, one
Hmm.
click button so that it converts into purchase order.
Hmm.
Then employee will only receive the goods, okay,
Hmm.
because they have
Hmm.
ordered it.
Hmm.
Then accounting clerk will whatever the invoice they received, they will send it to them. So they will post the invoice or they will check the invoice and they taken care of the payment. Okay, this is the
This
step
is
for
kind of a short type of procurement where contract will not be there, mostly the budget purchase,
ah
right?
correct.
And
Mostly
the
that's
value
what
will
I
be
sold.
very less.
Yeah. Price it all depends on yeah, it varies from organization to organization. Some
Right.
organization will have the limit like yeah, you can purchase up to maybe 5,000 INR
Ah,
maximum.
ah,
Yeah, like that. Or some organization will have 25K. It depends
acha.
on the organization size and what
Right.
policies they have.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Noted.
like that. Yeah. But there will be a limit always.
Okay.
So within that limit, they can yeah buy. So for that, separate app is there. That app in name is My Purchase Requisition.
Okay.
Okay. So general app is that is manage purchase requisition or we have create purchase requisition app. This is My Purchase Requisition new. Okay. If we go
Hmm.
here,
Hmm.
this as a screen look like this. So if I expand this,
Ah, please.
yeah. So it looks like this.
Okay.
Okay. So they can see the recent purchase requisition. They can see the status when it was created, what is the value, and
Hmm.
they can also see the catalogs, okay, to shop it, okay, like that. Okay, I think we have demo also. Okay, we'll see there also. So you can see catalog in the training landscape is a lean catalog. Okay, lean catalog means it has they no need to have more cumbersome, means it cannot contains all the materials or products available from the vendor. It shows only the limited products. That
Ah,
is called a
listed,
lean catalog.
limited.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So that's why user should not get confused. Okay, which one to buy, which one not to buy, like that. So it's easy for them. Okay, this is for the training purpose. They are telling. So
Precisely the proprietary items which you know for
uh,
which the supplier is already ready and you know where from to buy. Suppose pen drive. So you probably will not
uh,
be going for multiple vendors, right? And the
yes,
value is
correct,
less.
correct. They already
So
have
that
some,
way.
approved catalogs. Those approved catalogs
Right.
only will be visible to the
Right. Right.
employee,
Right.
so that
Noted,
they
sir.
can only purchase from that vendor or
Okay. Okay.
those approved parts. Okay. Yeah, in case the catalog is not available, then they can go for free text. Means they can enter the material item or service item
Hmm.
using
Hmm.
create item button. Okay.
Button. Okay.
So they can also have an option to create limit item.
Hmm.
Okay, limit item means they're also like a very less value items wherein instead of GR they can only check the invoice based on the value.
Hmm.
Okay, that also they can
Hmm.
do.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So and also instead of every time instead of entering the data, same data again and again, consider uh, I am working for HR department,
Hmm.
so my cost center is always same. It won't change. Then
Hmm.
my receiving location is also same. The
Hmm.
plant or we the so this one maybe address where I'm working that is also same.
Hmm.
Mostly I buy from only one vendor every time. So
Hmm.
in those cases I can default my values. Okay,
Okay.
that is called default settings in my
Purchase
purchase
requisition.
acquisition yeah, app. Okay, so there we can they can set the default settings so that every time they no need to enter, it will come default into the screen. So yeah, from here played and gone. Okay, yeah. So once you log into the SAP, there is one right the app.
Hmm.
So here there will be user profile. In the user profile, if you click on, they have this default settings for user.
Hmm. It is
So
still there, I think. I mean, being a user, you can set some parameters as default in terms of
in ECC
purchasing
also
or
it is there.
purchasing
Yes,
group,
yes, yes,
plant.
yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
ECC also it is there, but there
Hmm.
we have separate this one default values like that.
Hmm. 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 For
Here we have to
this
go to the
procurement
user
only.
and yeah, it will be available here.
Okay. Okay.
It is
Noted, sir.
available in the home screen itself, but
Hmm.
in case of ECC, we have to go to the transaction. If we go to
Right. Right.
PRPO, there only it is available.
Right.
We can set it up. So here they can set their plant, company code, purchaser, so other parameters which are available,
Okay.
so that they don't want to enter every time those things.
Okay.
Okay, that is default values.
And this is being also being probably done by the basis person, basis guy in
Uh,
HCU01. That is what they are telling. For many
uh,
users, administrator can also maintain default settings.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes if they have access, they can do it by
Yeah.
their own. Yeah, I
Okay.
think mostly everyone will not get. Maybe in the department, if there are 10 people, I think
Hmm.
they will give 1 or 2% the access. So
Okay.